Turning stress into passion, a Stoic approach. Ever wake up feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders? That heavy, dragging sensation where everything feels like an obligation rather than something meaningful. This isn't just exhaustion, it's a disconnect between what we do and what we truly care about. And that, my friends, is where stress thrives. But what if there was another way? A way inspired by Stoic wisdom, not just to endure stress, but to transform it into something fulfilling. That's exactly what we're going to explore today. How to shift from simply surviving to truly thriving. The battle between stress and passion. Stress and passion may seem like opposites, but they actually have something in common. Both require effort. The difference is where that effort leads us. Stress comes from working hard on things that don't align with our values. It's like being stuck in traffic when you're already late, frustrating, draining, and exhausting. It's long hours on projects that don't excite you, endless meetings that drain your energy, or a job that feels more like an obligation than a choice. Passion, on the other hand, fuels us. When we work on something we truly care about, whether it's coding, designing, creating content, or helping others, time flies. Even the hardest tasks feel rewarding because they connect with something deeper inside us. How to shift from stress to passion. The key is self-reflection. Ask yourself, what excites me? What am I naturally curious about? What would I do even if I weren't getting paid for it? Once you have some answers, start integrating those passions into your daily life, little by little. You don't have to quit your job overnight, but you can begin incorporating activities that bring you joy. Over time, this shift will make even stressful situations feel more meaningful. Stoic perspective. Instead of avoiding stress, use it as an opportunity to practice patience, wisdom, and resilience. Every challenge is a test of your passion and commitment. The power of purpose. We often hear about finding your why, but what does that really mean? Purpose isn't just some lofty ideal, it's a practical tool that makes everyday tasks feel meaningful. Think about a time you were excited to wake up in the morning. What drove that excitement? A project you cared about? A problem you were eager to solve? That's purpose in action. It gives even the smallest tasks significance. How to live with purpose. Identify your core values. What matters most to you? Creativity, helping others, leadership, family. Align your actions. Once you know your values, integrate them into your daily life. If you value creativity, find ways to innovate in your work. If helping others drives you, look for ways to mentor or volunteer. Stay committed. Living with purpose means making intentional choices. Sometimes it might mean turning down opportunities that don't align with your values. Embrace challenges. Stoicism teaches us to expect obstacles and see them as growth opportunities. Challenges aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. Reflect regularly. Ask yourself, are my actions still aligned with my purpose? If not, what small changes can I make? Why trust matters more than performance? In teams and relationships, we often measure success by performance, how much we sell, how many goals we achieve, or how productive we are. But trust is what truly holds a team together. Imagine working with a group of high achievers, but you don't trust half of them to have your back. That doesn't sound like a winning team, does it? High trust creates an environment where people feel safe admitting mistakes, sharing ideas, and supporting each other. High performance without trust leads to fear, competition, and burnout. How to build trust. Be trustworthy. Do the right thing even when no one is watching. Communicate openly. Be honest about challenges and seek solutions together. Support others. Trust is built through action. Show your team you have their back. Stoicism teaches that virtue and character matter more than status or achievements. A true leader isn't just someone who performs well, they're someone others can rely on. In the end, stress, purpose, and trust all come down to how we choose to approach life. We can either let stress drain us, or we can transform it into passion. We can drift through life aimlessly, or we can find purpose in everything we do. We can chase success at any cost, or we can build relationships based on trust and integrity. The choice is yours. Keeping your word and being mindful of how your actions affect others is essential. It's about staying consistent and being honest in your feedback. When leaders and team members embody these qualities, they create a standard for trust and build a safe space for open communication. But how do we measure trust? Unlike performance, which can be tracked with numbers, trust is something we feel and observe. It's reflected in how team members talk to each other, resolve conflicts, and share information. Trust is about knowing your colleagues will support you, not just when things are going well, but especially during tough times. That doesn't mean performance doesn't matter. Instead, the goal is to balance performance with trust. Think of trust as the foundation of a house. Performance might be the windows, doors, and roof, but without a solid foundation, the house is vulnerable. No matter how impressive it looks, it won't stand strong without trust holding it together. Have you ever been part of a group where everyone genuinely supports each other? It feels incredible. There's security in knowing your peers want you to succeed and are willing to help you along the way. This kind of supportive environment doesn't happen by chance. It takes effort and intention. It's more than just being friendly. It's about creating a space where people feel safe, sharing their ideas without fear of judgment. Mistakes aren't failures, but opportunities to learn and grow. When people feel supported, they're more willing to take risks and innovate because they know their team has their back. From a Stoic perspective, supporting others isn't just about offering help when things go wrong. It's about consistently uplifting those around you so they can do their best work. Stoicism values community, and philosophers like Marcus Aurelius believed that what benefits the group ultimately benefits the individual. Practically speaking, this starts with communication. It means listening before responding, asking questions when things aren't clear, and offering help before being asked. It's about recognizing others' strengths and helping them shine. In this environment, feedback is constructive and meant to guide rather than criticize. Celebrating each other's successes becomes a habit, boosting morale and motivation. Supportive environments aren't just about big moments, but also everyday interactions. It's about understanding that everyone has good and bad days. When people feel safe admitting they're struggling, they don't have to pretend everything is fine. Instead, they receive the support they need. There's great power in admitting, I don't know. It opens the door to learning in a way that pretending to have all the answers never can. Asking simple questions can change the direction of a conversation, a project, or even a company's strategy. In Stoicism, questioning is highly valued, not to argue, but to seek understanding and wisdom. Consider the times you've sat in a meeting, nodding along even when you didn't fully understand. Maybe you didn't speak up for fear of looking foolish. But what if others felt the same way? Asking for clarity benefits everyone. It's not just about personal understanding, but about strengthening collective knowledge. Asking the right questions can also lead to innovation and problem solving. It pushes us to think deeper and challenge assumptions. This mental exercise aligns with Stoicism's practice of continuous self-improvement. However, the way we ask questions matters. A culture of openness and trust develops when people feel comfortable sharing their thoughts without fear of judgment. This creates an inclusive environment where diverse perspectives lead to better ideas and solutions. This habit extends beyond the workplace. It's crucial in our personal lives too. By questioning our own beliefs and choices, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and live with fewer regrets. We learn not just about the world, but about our place in it. Are we acting in line with our values? Are we considering how our actions affect others? These questions lead to meaningful personal growth. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. Whether it's through social media or hearing about someone else's success, we often measure our progress based on what others have achieved. But comparison leads to dissatisfaction because there will always be someone who seems to be doing better. Stoicism offers a way out of this mindset. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus emphasized focusing on what we can control, our actions, reactions, and character, instead of external things like someone else's job, lifestyle, or success. True contentment comes from self-improvement, not competition. This doesn't mean we shouldn't strive to grow. It simply means defining success on our own terms and appreciating our unique journey. The only person we need to be better than is who we were yesterday. A key part of building contentment is practicing gratitude. Instead of dwelling on what we lack, Stoicism teaches us to appreciate what we already have. Regular gratitude practices, like journaling or reflection, help shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. Stoicism also encourages self-reflection. By examining our motives and emotions, we can catch ourselves when we start to feel envious or discouraged. This awareness allows us to realign with Stoic values like wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation, leading to a more peaceful and content life. Life is often described as a journey, and the journey itself is just as important as the destination. Too often, we focus so much on reaching our goals, whether it's getting a promotion, buying a house, or achieving success, that we forget to appreciate the process. But real growth happens in the process. Our challenges shape us, teaching us resilience and strength. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present and accept life as it unfolds. We can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond. Instead of seeing obstacles as setbacks, Stoics view them as opportunities to practice patience, perseverance, and courage. With this mindset, challenges become stepping stones rather than barriers. Failure, too, is a valuable teacher. The Stoics recognize that setbacks often provide clearer lessons than success. By viewing failure as an essential part of growth, we can move forward with more wisdom and resilience. Beyond personal growth, the journey is also about the connections we make. Stoicism emphasizes community and the importance of contributing positively to the lives of others. Supporting those around us strengthens our shared experiences and makes the journey more meaningful. Finally, embracing the journey means practicing mindfulness and gratitude. Mindfulness helps us appreciate the present moment, while gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. Together, they help us find fulfillment in the here and now. Thank you for exploring these ideas with us at Stoic Journal. If you'd like to learn more, check out the suggested videos on your screen. Let's continue to explore, learn, and grow together. Until next time, keep living stoically and take care.